जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज विहारी जय जय गोपी जनवल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदनन्दन जय व्रजजनरञ्जन जय व्रजजनरञ्जन जय यशोदनन्दन जय व्रजजनरञ्जन जय जय यमुनतीरावनचारी जय कुंज विहारी 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 जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज विहारी जय जय गोपी जनवल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय जय यशोदनन्दन जय व्रजजनरञ्जन जय व्रजजनरञ्जन जय जय यमुनतीरावनचारी जय कुंज विहारी जय यमुनतीरावनचारी जय कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज विहारी जय श्री राधा माधव की जय ग्रंथराज शिशु भागवतम की जय श्री प्रभुपाद की जय जय श्री राधा माधव जी की जय की जय। पिता गौर प्रेमानंदे Hare Krishna, thank you so much. So we are reading from 5th canto, chapter 20, verse number 29 and 30. 29 doesn't have purport, so read verse 32. So we'll start up with verse 29. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayanam Namaskritya
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Saraswati Vyasam
Tato Jayam Udirayet Nashta Prayeshu Bhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki.
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki.
So, I will read the verse myself, thus prose it is. Evam eva dadimandodhat paratah pushkaradvipastato dvigунायामः samantata upakalpitah samanena swadudatena samudrena bahir avrito yasmin brihat pushkaram ज्वलन शिखामल कनक पत्रायुतायुतं भगवतः कमलासनस्याध्यासनं परिकल्पितम्. Outside the ocean of Yogurt is another island known as Pushkaradvipa, which is 6,400,000 yojanas, 51,200,000 miles wide, twice as wide as the ocean of Yogurt. It is surrounded by an ocean of very tasteful water, as broad as the island itself. On Pushkaradvipa, there is a great lotus flower with 100 million pure golden petals as effulgent as the flames of fire. The lotus flower is considered the sitting place of Lord Brahma, who is the most powerful living being and who is therefore sometimes called Bhagavan. Tadvipa madhye manasottara namaika evar vachina prachina varshayo maryada chalo yuta yojanochaya Manasottara Nama named Ekah one Eva indeed Arvachina on this side Parachina and beyond or outside Varshayoho of tracts of land Maryada indicating the boundary Achalaha the great mountain Ayuta 10,000 Yojana 8 miles Uchraya Ayamaha whose height and width Yatra where two but Chadashushu in the four Dikshu directions Chatvari four Purani cities Lokapalanam,
Lokapalana,
of the directors of planetary systems,
of the directors of the planetary systems,
Indra Adinam,
Indra Adina,
headed by Indra,
headed by Indra,
yet
yet
of which
of which
Uparishta,
Upadrishta,
on the top,
on the top,
Surya Ratasya,
Surya Ratasya,
of the chariot of the sun god,
of the chariot of the sun god,
Merum,
Merum,
Meru mountain,
Meru mountain,
Paribhramataha,
Paribhramataha,
while circumambulating,
while circumambulating,
Samvatsara Atmakam, कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं, यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं, श्रीपरमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम्। श्रीमते नमस्ते सारस्वती गौरवाचार्य निर्विशेष शून्यवादिकारिणी। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु, हरे कृष्ण। Thank you so much, Sri Gaur Prabhu, for shocking me in the morning. Just around Mangalati time, he just came and told Prabhu, we have to take class. Oh, I didn't prepare anything. He said, no, you just give. So, that's his Agnya, you know. So, this sloka is all about Agnya. This whole thing, if you see, when we read these chapters, it just goes over our head, isn't it? We say Bhagavatam is, it's Purana Mamalam. We have to learn every word. We have to understand each and every verse nicely and all that. But these shlokas, how many ever years we study, we cannot understand. I mean, first of all, we cannot conceive. How can there be a yogurt ocean of 100 million yojanas or miles or whatever, right? The size is mind-boggling. So, how do we actually read these kind of shlokas? There is in Bhagavatam several pancha adhyayas, pancha rasadhyayas, pancha bhugola adhyayas, for the structure of the universe, no? There's five chapters. They are called panchadhyayis. They are called different panchadhyayis are there. So here you will have this section just after the prayers. There will be these 5 chapters which will talk about movement of the sun, Shishumara planetary systems and all that, which nobody can understand. So how do we really go through these chapters? If you don't understand, how can you, enjoy? But the thing is, it's very practical. We don't know how to make rasgulla, but don't we relish it? Yesterday, our Shivanand Prabhu, in the evening, he was just helping me with prasadam, and he bought this big rasgulla. I didn't think how it was made, who made it, what is the ingredient. You just enjoy it, relish it, right? So that is a beautiful thing that comes, especially when scriptures, which has these sections, which are not, to our tiny brains, it is not easily understandable. These are actually chapters spoken by Shukadeva Goswami on the request of Parikshit Maharaj. Shukadeva Goswami did not speak just like that. Parikshit Maharaj specifically asking these questions around just a few chapters before. In fact, there is a beautiful message, because someone who is about to die in 7 days, what is he going to do with learning this about this structure of the universe, movement of the sun, and all these things? It doesn't make sense at all. If I am going to die, I will be asking for, right? So, but there is a very specific instruction that is spoken by Shukadeva Goswami, I think in the 3rd chapter or somewhere, one of those chapters where this question is being asked. At that time he says that these subject matter, even though we are not able to understand them, it is very important to hear them and appreciate them, because by hearing this subject matter, we will come out of the 3 modes. This is the best way to come out of the 3 modes. How this is connected with coming out of the 3 modes? It's a question that comes to our mind, isn't it? You do bhakti, what is that? Mamchayo avyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatityaitya brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Bhagavad Gita, we know that when you do bhakti, avyabhicharini bhakti, automatically we come out of the 3 modes. But this is part of our anga, main anga of bhakti. To hear subject matter, even though it is not within our comprehending capacity. Why it is so? Because, see, we are under the 3 modes because of what is the reason why we are in the 3 modes? What is the thing that is leading us to be in the 3 modes? Sorry? Our desires. What does the desire mean? How does desire arise? Where is the desire arising from? Previous, but where it is arising from? From the mind we are saying, right? But mind also, it can have both spiritual and material desires, right? Spiritual desires they are not connected to the material modes. Only the material desires are connected to the material modes. Yes? So, when the material desires are arising, the mind has to be impure. Only then the material desires will arise. Mind's natural pure state is to serve. That's why mind is always engaged in devotional service in a pure form. Savai Manah Krishna Padara and Dayu Ambrish Maharaj himself does it. Right? But in its impure state, it doesn't serve Krishna, it serves our own desire. So when it is in impure state? when it is occupied or covered by the false ego. It's the false ego that is creating this connection between mind and creates the desires and makes the mind absorbed in it. Now, and that desire is what is the desires arising from false ego is what is putting us in the material modes, right? And what is the main quality or the impelling factor of the false ego or the impure state of desires? What do you mean by impure desires? Sorry, Prabhu, little bit louder. Not favorable for Krishna consciousness. So what does it mean? I mean, not favorable is fine, but how do I understand it a little bit more? Yes, what does that mean? You are coming closer to the point. Yes, aham mameti, and what is driving that aham mameti? Or envy is still behind, even something more closer. I want to enjoy, correct. When will you think that I want to enjoy? Got it. Now the controlling propensity. Ishwaroham aham bhogi. It's there, right? This controlling propensity is what is driven by the false ego, and it creates these material desires by which the mind wants to enjoy. That's when these material modes connect, correct? Now, to come out of this, we have to understand that there are so many things in this world which we cannot understand. And that is why these chapters are there. These chapters are there to make us understand that there are so many things which are beyond our beyond our control. I am not able to control my own cold and cough. My own blood circulation I cannot control. And how can I control the planets going around? All these milk ocean, yogurt ocean. Better go and get a small box of yogurt from the grocery shop and be happy with it. Even if you are going there to that yogurt ocean, still you will get only what you can eat. You cannot going to drink the entire ocean of honey and yogurt. So the idea is that Parikshit Maharaj says, I am still in the modes. I want to come out of the modes. This is his humility. He is already a Mahabhagavata. But Mahabhagavatas always think that they are completely, controlled by the modes. They want to come out of the modes. That is how they always think out of their humility. So he is saying, I want to come out of the material modes. For that I want to hear these things. Even though it may, I cannot understand even a single word of it. So this helps us reduce our controlling propensity. So many big things are there. I am not able to have a small piece of land here, and there's so much big, huge spaces of ocean and mountains and rivers and everything is out there. You see? So we have to read through to slowly give up our controlling propensity in this material world. We have come here to control and enjoy. But Krishna is telling even this material world is being controlled by me. My associates or my direct servants. Like Surya, Soma, Indra, Chandra, Brahma, all of them. So in these verses, Brahma's place is given, and in the next verse which we read just now, the sun, how it orbits around its orbit, goes around in its orbit, and by which it is creating the days and nights for the demigods. And 6 months of our time is day for the devatas, 6 months of the remaining 12 hours is night for them. So combined together, our 1 year is actually 1 day for the devatas. And if you go to Brahma, it is even more higher. And then just imagine how much more it is. So one thing we should really take it from here. This verse is so beautiful that Prabhupada quotes here. Yakchakshuresha savita sakalagrahanam Raja samasta suramurtir ashesha tejaha yas sambratam yasyajnaya brahmati sambrata KaalChakro govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. This verse is so beautiful in Brahma Samhita. It shows some very beautiful qualities of the sun god. First, Yakchakshuresha is the eye of everyone. Because you see in the morning, just now the sun has come. Early morning, 4 o'clock when we had to walk, we need some light or torch or something to or in the night when we have to see anything, we need artificial lights, right? But the sun god is our torchlight all through the day. We don't need any light in front of sun god, right? Yet chakshu resha is the chakshu, is the eye of everybody. Even if we have our eyes, we need the power of the sunlight to see. Our eye may have the capacity to see, but we need the sun god's capacity to put light on all the objects so that we can see them. Right? Yachakshu resha. Savita, that is our sun god. Yachakshu resha Savita, Sakala Grahanam Raja. He is the king of all the grahas, all the planets. And then Suramurti is a beautiful line. Suramurti means he is the worshipable deity of all the demigods. Murti means we have Archa Murti, Radhavandhan Vihari we have. So when you have the Murti, automatically is worshipped. You have Prabhupada's Murti here. Prabhupada's Murti is automatically worshipped. Isn't it? Murti means it should be worshipped. It's worshipped. And that's why Krishna's another name is called Mantra Murti. We have Archa Murti. We have so we will be completing ourselves. Our all incompleteness, imperfection, dissatisfactions, everything will be immediately destroyed the moment we follow the orders of Krishna. That is what we understand from sun god and moon god and all the servants. That is why whenever they are in trouble, Krishna himself personally comes or gives them orders through Brahma. Right? When we are in trouble, who is coming? Nobody is coming. Right? But when we are materially, we are absorbed so much. So this is something which we should understand. Yasya Agnaya Brahmati Sambrata KaalChakro. And he is sitting on the wheel of time, and he is continuously moving. There is not a single moment he stops. That is why that Ayur Harati Vaipunsam Udyan Astam Chayan Asau. Tasyarite Yat Kshano Nita Uttama Shloka Vartaya. His job is to take away the life only for non-devotees. Yeah, Ayu Harati. Harati means beautiful words this is. You can ask somebody, or in front of you, I can take your phone and go away. Right? Or if you are turning at that side, I can take and go away. Right? If I don't have the capacity to take away from you when you are watching it, you can immediately grab it and pull it back. Yes, Prabhu. But sun god is so powerful that with our eyes open, he steals away our time. You understand this? Our eyes are open. Ayur Harati, Vaipumsam, Udyan Astam. With a rise and with a set. With the rising and setting, automatically he steals away one day of our life. Only when we are not connected with Krishna. Only when we are not connected with Krishna. Tasyarite yat kshano nita. Those who are Uttama Shloka Vartayas, those who are absorbed in Uttama Shloka Vartas, for them, he cannot take even one moment from their life. That is why, devotees are bright. Devotees are so much bright and when you see them shining, we are not going in the sun and like when somebody is sick, they will go to the doctor. What will the doctor say? He will give some medicines because he has to run his business. But actually that is not needed. In the end he will say, please walk in the sunlight, early morning sun. Isn't it? Or walk outside, take fresh air. Right? But we don't go around in the sun in the early morning. We are busy in our services. We are busy cooking, we are busy chanting. We don't go out all the time. Sometimes we may go, but every day our service is inside the temple, inside the kitchen or inside the temple hall chanting. But why our faces are all bright? Devotees' faces are how it is bright. Anybody thought about it? Our Shikshashtakam gives the answer. Beautiful prayer, the second one. What is that verse? The second one. Nam Nam Akari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis. Nam Nam Akari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis. O Krishna, O Lord Krishna, Almighty Lord. What is that? I have no, sorry, not that one. The second one. How does it start? O Lord, your holy names alone can render all benedictions to living beings. And thus you have hundreds of millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies. This is the answer for that question. In the names, he has put in the Surya Shakti, Soma Shakti, Vayu Shakti, everything is inside. All you have to do is chant the holy names and get the sunlight. Whatever effect of sunlight, you will get it. We have to have that faith in the holy names. This is the answer to that, how it is possible. Right? So, this Surya Shakti, Sambrita, he is actually completely full in himself. When we follow the orders of Guru and Krishna, even if we fail in following the orders, we will be full in ourselves. We will feel completely satisfied that I put in the best energy. Yes, I failed, but I will always try the next time. That enthusiasm will be there. Enthusiasm means Krishna is inside our heart. You know the root of that word enthusiasm? Enthusiasm, it's actually not pronounced, it's not enthusiasm. We are pronouncing it, that English word wrong. It's not enthusiasm, it's enthusiasm. If you see those Westerners, they will pronounce properly, enthusiasm. And it comes from the Greek word entheosiasm. Theology. Theo means God. So en means inside. So God is inside. That is why you are utsaha. This is what the actual meaning of the word. And this Greek Latin, where did it come from? From Sanskrit. So it went from here all the way there, and Prabhupada brought it back to us here. And so we are jumping, dancing in Kirtans, enthusiasm. Like this, so many words are there in English, all are our Sanskrit words only. Go back to the roots. They say, no, go back to the roots. So if you look into the roots of these words, you will get that this all, Krishna, Surya Dev is having Krishna in his heart. That is why he is so joyful. If somebody is told to move about all through the year, will say, no, Maharaj, I don't have prasadam, I don't have time to rest. If I come to Govardhan, today morning only I am coming and tomorrow I am leaving, means what is this, Maharaj? I need to spend some few days here. Such a nice environment. You will say, no, no, your service is out there. You go and keep going. So, you enjoy the service. You feel complete in the service. The sun god is enjoying his service of always moving about and giving light to everybody. Giving the heat and light and energy to everybody. So this is the secret behind the sun god's enthusiasm. So in this chapter also you will see all the various natural entities like rivers, mountains, they all will be glorified, isn't it? So they get that specific capacity to help others because of their continuous, uninterrupted, unmotivated service. Savai pumsam paro dharmo yatho bhakti radhokshaje akhaituki apratikhata ayatmasu prasidati. So this thing we have to understand. Yasyagnaya brahmati sambrita KaalChakra. If we want to feel complete in ourselves, we should follow the orders of our Guru and Krishna completely. And now this word Agnya is very beautifully connected with another beautiful word. It's very close. Agnya. Agnya, Agnya. If you are following the Agnya, you will never be in Agnya. Agnya means ignorance. You will be in ignorance. Ignorance means false ego. Ignorance means controlling propensity. So these things will not touch us if we simply follow the Agnya. Those who are in Agnya, they will not follow Agnya. They will say, no, who are you to give me Agnya? Agnya means order. Who are you to give me Agnya? So devotees who are completely surrendered, they will follow the Agnya. They will not say, who are you to give me this? Who are you to give me that? Say, yes, I have to follow. That is what is called, there is two beautiful words are there. Ahamkar. Ahankar we have. Aham karoti iti ahankar. The other beautiful word is kinkar. King karoti iti kinkar. Aham karoti iti ahankar. Means I am doing. That is ahankar. Ahankara vimudatma. Karta ahamiti manyate. But kinkar means what can I do for you? How can I serve you? Kim karoti iti kinkar. That is servant. Right? So when you are always in that kinkar mood, then we will feel complete. We will be always enjoying the services. Any services given, we will enjoy fully. No, Prabhu, I only want dar service. This service, I am not getting enough visibility. What visibility you have? Krishna is in the form of sun, is always seeing us. He has his 12 CIDs who was watching us over, isn't it? What is that? Suryognih kam marudeva. Again Surya is coming here. Suryognih kam marudevaha soma sandhyakhani dishaha kam kusvayam dharma iti yetayoryeva sakshanaha. Krishna watches us over with these 12 CIDs. Even you can think after evening sun is gone. No, he brings moon there. Hey, sometimes Amavasya time moon is not there. He brings stars there. Okay, star is also not there. Dishas are there. Their directions are there. Surya Agni is there. Fire is there. Oh, I don't have fire anywhere, but within the body fire is there. Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Ashatara. He says that. So like this, he has 12 CIDs. Yamaraj is the biggest CID. He has Yamakinkar, so is always watching us over. So this, those who are following the orders of Krishna without any questions. Jo Agnya. Ji. Ji is Ji. Right? So when you say Ji Prabhuji, Agnya, Jo Agnya, then we will be always engaged in service. Why I should do? Why? Who are you to tell me? Immediately say, okay, you get lost from here. So that is why, you see, Sanjaya and Arjuna were all through Bhagavad Gita, he is there. But Dhritarashtra, after first 2 hours, he is ejected. You are not qualified because you differentiate people. Mamaka, Pandava. The first 2 lines he has got tick mark, pass mark. Dhritarashtra Vacha, Dharma Kshetre, Kuru Kshetre. These 2 words are fine. Dharma Kshetra, Kurukshetra. Samaveta Yutsava, up to this point fine. Mamaka Pandava, my sons and Pandu's sons. Krishna rejected him. Why are you differentiating between your sons and Pandu's sons? They are anyway fatherless. They came to you. You didn't treat them as your sons. On top of it, you are trying to kill them. Kim Makurvata Sanjaya. That's all. After that, Dhritarashtra never spoke in the rest of the Bhagavad Gita. So we have to understand, these attachments lead to controlling propensity. Controlling propensity makes us feel, I am the boss, I am the doer. Then we cannot, no, Ajna we cannot follow. We will be completely in Ajna. This word Ajna is very interesting to think, because two beautiful prayers, two wonderful devotees in Bhagavatam, they represent, they are actually not Ajna. Jna means knowledge, Ajna means no knowledge. That's what is in ignorance. So they explain nicely why we cannot see Krishna. First is Kunti Maharani, we all know. What is that shloka? No. The second shloka. Namasye Purusham Tvadyam Ishwaram Prakrite Param Alaksham Sarva Bhutanam Antarbahir Avastitam Maya Javanika Achannam Ajna Adokshajam Avjayam Na Lakshase Muda Drusha Natho Natyadaro Yatha. She is telling, you have two qualities. Adokshajam and Avyayam. You are Adokshaja, beyond the purview of the material senses. And Avyayam. Avyayam means irreproachable. Nobody can find fault with you. So that is the thing. And I have two qualities. What are those two qualities? Ajna, Maya Javanika Achan. And Muda Drusha. These qualities. Maya Javanika Achanam. Because of this Ajna and Muda Drusha, I am having this curtain covering Maya Achanam, because of which I am not able to see your Adokshaja quality and your Avyayam qualities. And you are in front of us, Natho Natya Daroyata is standing, Uddhavan, we are standing in a dancing pose. And he is Natya, he is doing all dramas and everything as if he is not there. But we are not understanding him. That is his Natya. This is the first thing that Kunti Maharani says, because of my Ajna, I did not understand you properly. This is a humility with which she is telling. Nobody who is in Ajna, they cannot understand you. There is one other beautiful prayer by, who is the other? This is also on Mataji only. In Bhagavatam. Who is that Mataji? Who prays, whose prayer has the same word Ajna. Very beautiful quality is there. Devahuti also says, Nirvindam Nitaram woman. She says that also, but that is, that is one prayer. Devaki also says that. I think, what is it? Everybody is telling Mataji examples. I mean, they are the real prayers. They say the real prayers, not sometimes. Draupadi doesn't pray in Bhagavatam. That's one or two conversation is there, but it's not a prayer. Pingala. Right? Pingala, what is a beautiful prayer, Very, very beautiful to sing. Who knows it? Santam Samipe. Let's sing together. Bhagavatam has to be enjoyed when you sing together. So those who cook also, they also eat. Those who cook rasgulla, they will also enjoy rasgulla. Those who don't know how to cook rasgulla also, they will enjoy rasgulla. So these are sweet shops, Bhagavatam prayers, each prayer is like a sweet shop. You go to the sweet shop, you will have one rasmalai, you will have Mysore pak, you will have so many different prayers. Each prayer is a sweet shop. So Bhagavatam is an entire sweet shop, and each prayer is a different sweets. So you will sing this. Beautiful prayer to sing, But we have to sing with bhav. This is Ajna bhav. I don't know. I want to understand. Krishna, you are all you are supreme. All supreme personality of Godhead. So, Santam Samipe. You know the number? 11, 8, 31, I think. If I'm not wrong. Yeah. Santam Samipe. Ramanam Rati Pradam. vittapradam nityamimam vihaya akamadam dukkha bhayadishoka moha pradam tucchamaham bhajegna. I broke it because, difficult to follow the whole line. But if you sing it fully, you will enjoy it even more. Santam samipe ramanam vrati pradam vitta. You will be able to follow? Try. It is very easy. Now four words only in each one. Santam samipe ramanam vrati pradam vitta pradam nityamimam vihaya akamadam dukkha bhayadishoka moha pradam tucchamaham bhajegna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So when you want to sing this meter, this is called Upajati Chanda. Sometimes it also called, with a slight variation, it is called Indra Vajra, Upendra Vajra and so on. These are 11 aksharas in each line. How nicely these are built. So beautifully you can sing. Santam Samipe Ramanam Rati Pradam. She is telling, we all know the story of Pingala. She was thinking, she is a society girl. She has to, that's the only way she will run her life, to please everybody through her body. But she's at one point, she couldn't get any customers. So until that point, she thought that by her beauty, she can control anybody to come to her and so on. But one day she is standing at the door, nobody is coming. Everybody is passing by one after another. So she is feeling that, hey, how come this person is not coming today? Why is he passing me? Like that, the whole night went. She is going inside, coming to the door again, going inside. Restlessly she is coming. She was at least one person, if he comes, then my thing will run. All these things she is thinking. But to her surprise, that the whole night nobody came. Then somehow or other, the detachment arose in her heart. Then she is singing this beautiful, beautiful prayer. Best prayer to meditate on. Santam, the detachment arose in her heart. Then she is singing this beautiful, beautiful prayer. Best prayer to meditate on. Santam Samipe. She is the one who tells, Krishna, you are so close to me. Samipe means nearby. And you are the Ramanam. You give all the pleasure. Rati Pradam. You are giving me the attraction. All pleasure and everything. Santam Samipe Ramanam Rati Pradam Vitta Pradam, all these prosperity. She had a very beautiful bungalow because she has to attract everybody, with her all her cozy things, everything. Vitta Pradam, you are the one source of all the prosperity I have. Nityam Imam Vihaya, I throw you out. Vihaya means throwing in the air. I completely forgot you. I threw you out from my heart. Akamadam Dukkha Bhayadi Shoka. But I caught hold of people who are giving me 5 other different things. Akamadam means, Kamadam means those who is fulfilling your desire. Akamadam means not fulfilling your desire at all. Always giving dukkha. Always giving fear. Dukkha, bhaya, adi, shoka, lamentation. Moha pradam, put me into illusion always that I am source of others' enjoyment. Tucham, they are completely tucha. Aham bhaje ajna. I was worshipping those people, that's why I am ajna. I was not following your ajna. I am ajna. So these five qualities that she is talking about very nicely, we can remember with this short little acronym. If you always run after this bhautik, material, ignorant people or these people who are materialistic, you fail always. You fail. So these the five qualities, the five things that which these people, this worldly people give, it can be coined in this one small acronym, you fail. You fail. F-A-I-L. What are those five? Unhappiness U, fear F, anxiety A, illusion I, lamentation L. You fail. So always remember, you run after materialistic people, these are the five things they will give. First thing is unhappiness, dukkam, akamadam. Then fear, akamadam, dukkam. Then bhaya, shoka, adi, moha. And then lamentation. All these different things are there. They will give. This is the only thing you will get if you run after materialistic people, materialistic enjoyment. But on the other hand, Krishna, he always gives all this with the pradam, rati pradam and all that. If we catch hold of him, you pass. You fail when you catch hold of these materialist people. You catch hold of Krishna, you pass. We have to pass in this life, test of life, right? So what are those five things? He is the ultimate dearest object, you, Ramanam. And then he is the source of all prosperity, Vitta Pradam, P. And then he is always attractive, one who gives actual love and pleasure. Then the next is, he is Samipe, he is so near to us, one yes. The next yes is, he is the super soul, Nityam. He is always staying with us in the heart. He is the super soul, eternally situated in our heart. These five qualities of Krishna, you remember, then you will pass. If you go after the other people, you will fail. So this is beautiful prayer of Pingala, which we can meditate on whenever we can. Because this world, it will always give, what do you call that, as a daily activity. Mangalarti you may miss, chanting you may miss, or prasadam you may miss, but getting slipper shots from this world you will never miss. So even if you don't want, they will come and give you and go. So at that time this you fail will come to us to remember. Right? This is beautiful thing we have to understand from these qualities of this big object, this entities that Krishna has created, right, in the form of mountains, rivers. That is why this whole pancha, what is this called? Under the science of anda, this universe, Panchadhyayi it is called. So in this, he is giving all these beautiful qualities of each of these entities, who are around us always, like mountains, rivers, air. From these we can learn so much. That's what the 24 Gurus he teaches, See, from mountain, these two are so contradicting to extremely opposite entities. Mountain is fixed, completely fixed in its place. It cannot move anywhere, right? On the other hand, river can never stop. Sun never stops even once. So its quality is to move. Mountain's quality is to stand, fixed in one place. But both of them give us umpteen lessons by their nature, by their behavior. These beautiful shlokas in Bhagavatam glorifying these entities. About mountain, there is a beautiful quality. Of course, in the 24 Gurus it is there, but Krishna says in the 10th canto a beautiful quality. What is that? From this we have to learn a very nice, important lesson from mountain. Girayo, please repeat. Varshadharabhir Hanyamana na vibyatuhu abhibhuyamana vyasanair yatha adhokshaja chetasaha. I think it is 10, 20, 15 if I'm not wrong. That's autumn, those areas that it comes. So, Girayo Varsha Dharabhir. Mountains, they just stand. They face all the heat, rains and everything. He just stands. We take an umbrella, but it doesn't take umbrella. Right? Krishna can lift it as an umbrella, but mountain doesn't have any umbrella or any other way to protect itself. It just stands. Like Govardhan, he just stands. He pleased by his service. So, Varsha Dharabhir, heavy rains, thunderstorms, lightning, everything will hit it. Hanyamana na vivyatuhu. It will not shake even a millimeter. Yes? The same thing, abhibhuyamana vyasana. This is the quality that is exhibited by
those devotees who are completely absorbed in adokshaja chetasaha, whose consciousness is completely absorbed in service to Krishna, they don't get distracted or disturbed by the vyasanas, the disturbing miseries, sufferings, all these things in life. They withstand. They stand firm and steady in their devotional service. So whenever we are troubled by difficulties, we should get the example of these mountains. That is why these chapters are here. You should take the examples of all these trees. How trees are given. Trees are children of mountains. How they are thorough riva sahishnuna. We should tolerate like the trees. We should give shelter to others like the trees. Even if they harm us, the person will come and break the branch, but the wood will give him the food, the fire to cook his food. He will throw a stone at the tree, but it will give the fruits. Shivaji Maharaj had a very beautiful story, example. Should we stop? We should stop here. I think it's time. A few minutes, 2-3 minutes. Okay. So once Shivaji Maharaj was going into the forest, just to go for hunting or whatever, and then some soldiers are accompanying him, and he went near a mango tree, and suddenly one stone came and hit his head. And he was wondering, hey, some enemies are here, soldiers are running around here and there to find out who is that enemy who's come. And they couldn't find anybody, only one old lady was there. And she was picking some mangoes that fell from the tree. So she was actually one who threw the stone to get the mango, and after the mango fell down, the stone fell on Shivaji Maharaj's head. So the soldiers caught hold of that old lady and brought her in front of the Shivaji Maharaj to give punishment. How can you hit the king? So Shivaji Maharaj initially was a bit perturbed. He said, why are you throwing stones at me? She said, no, Maharaj, I was hungry, I wanted some mangoes, that's why I threw the stone. Then suddenly some realization popped in Shivaji Maharaj's head, because he has spiritual gurus. He is a saintly person that way, right? Followed gurus like Ramdas, Tukaram and all. So immediately something popped in his head. If this tree which has lesser intelligence than me can give mangoes for a person who is throwing stones at it, then I am a sentient, I am a king. I should give something more than that. So he started giving all his jewels as a gift to that old lady. You carry on this, you have these things. This is how we should learn from great people, personalities. The tree taught him that lesson. Like that, so many lessons. River is the best example for lessons. See, 2 verses before, you see. Because of this, they have so much wonderful qualities which they exhibit, and Krishna is pleased with them. Isn't it? He is lifting Govardhan hill because of his quality to stand firm. Same way, rivers. Yamuna, he is taking bath. We are all taking fresh. See, beauty of rivers is that when you go and dip in the Ganga, Yamuna, any river you go, why it is so nice to take bath in rivers compared to your tanki, this thing, pani, old water. Because every moment we are touched by fresh water. Every moment. That is why you become rejuvenated. Just recently we were in Rishikesh and water was ice cold. But still once you get inside, you don't feel like coming out. You want to be in that ice cold. Why? Because so pure it is. By its flow, it keeps itself pure. Like that we should learn. See, river when it is flowing, somebody is throwing kachada on it, garbage. Somebody is throwing chemicals and all that stuff. Somebody is taking baths. Somebody is doing all sorts of things. River doesn't stop and say, hey, I am flowing so much, with so much difficulty, why are you throwing garbage in me? It doesn't stop. The moment it stops, it loses its purity, isn't it? A river when it stops, it starts stinking. Water, any water, stopped water, stinks. Flowing water never stinks. So our devotional service also must flow like the river. And when we are flowing, we take all others along with us. See, this place is so beautiful. All of you are flowing. Though you are staying here, your devotional service is actually flowing. That is why Narad Muni says, Bhakti pravrittatma rajas tamopaha. When it flows, all the rajas and tamas get destroyed. They are washed away by the flow of the water. The more the flow is, the more faster the raja and tama will go away, and you will be sitam sattve prasidati. So we should learn from these rivers how we should. And sun also is continuously moving. That is why he can control. And why? Because only those who obey can command. Those who don't obey, they cannot command. Only those who obey can command. Those who are disciples, only they can, true disciples only can become gurus. That is why this is called disciplic succession, not guru succession. Prabhupada has named it so beautifully. It is called disciplic succession. So we all be discipline. Disciple means discipline. Morning 4:30 means Mangalarti, not 5:30, 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. No, 4:30 means 4:30. We have to come. That is disciplic succession, right? Discipline. You have to follow the discipline. So rivers teach us so many things. Sun teaches so many beautiful lessons. So from these chapters, you should learn from them. So obedience is the greatest remembrance of Krishna, my spiritual master would say. So when you obey, then you can command. Can I share one small little pastime from my spiritual master, his name is Mahavishnu Goswami. Just 3 days ago, we had his Vyas Puja. So he used to share a lot of those insights from his time. He was born in 1919. When he left his body, he was 91 years old. And when he was a young boy, that was like 1920s, around that time. So his father, grandfather, and all those days, how this obedience was practiced, he would give some little insight to it. And I just wanted to share one small thing, So he would tell that always my grandfather was complaining. Whenever I go in front of him, when Maharaj was 8-10 years old, he would go in front of the thing for something. His grandfather will say, "Oh, Kali Yuga has come." He will scold Maharaj as Kali Yuga. Imagine. The Kali Yuga has come. Kali Yuga is so bad. Kali Yuga is so bad. This one has Kali Yuga product has come. So Maharaj was saying, "Dada, why are you calling me Kali Yuga? Kali Yuga is all right." He would tell us, Maharaj would tell us, when I was only 80-100 years before I was living, I was also in Kali Yuga only. But looking at you people, my days looks like Satyuga for me. You are living your life, those days Satyuga for me. So he was telling that, my grandfather was always complaining, Kali Yuga has come, Kali Yuga has come. Why are you telling Kali Yuga has come? See, you are asking me a question, this is Kali Yuga. And then he would say, his grandfather was a, lending thing, he will get some gold or something from the other people, put it and give some 1 rupee, 2 rupee like that for them to lend. Those days were that much only is a big amount. No? So he will have a trunk box, the old trunk box, and he will have 3 locks to it. He will put the gold inside, and he will have the slip. He will write gold purchased got from this person, this 1 rupee given, like that. He will put it inside, and he will tell Maharaj that 3 locks you should put it very careful. So he will say 3 locks is there, but the back side that hing is there, no, that will be open. So Maharaj will say to his Dada, "Dada, what is the point in putting 3 locks? The backside is open, anybody can come and take it." He said, "Kali Yuga man, your Kali Yuga product, always doubting, always asking questions like this," he'll say. So he will always scold like that, So once what happened, they are from Vallabha Sampradaya. So they had like 17 Gopals from their previous 7-8 generations, whatever. So his grandfather will put Abhishek for all of them one by one. So by afternoon only the whole Abhishek will be over, and Maharaj and his other children and all will be playing around. And his grandmother will cook, but nobody will eat until Gopalji eats. So he will put each and every one, he will do all, everything, very carefully. And then he will, finally, all puja will be over, then Abhishek, Bhoga, and then 1-2 o'clock, they will get prasadam. So one day what happened, out of the 17 Gopals, 1 Gopal went missing. He counts again and again, only 16 are there, 17 Gopal is not there. So he made a big hue and cry of the whole this thing. Maharaj had 10 other brothers and sisters. So all of them were like playing around. He made a big thing of the whole situation. He said, "We want that last Gopal, final 17th Gopal." Then they were asked to search around in all the rooms. Then Maharaj again questioned his father, "Dada, you are doing Abhishek only here. Why are you asking us to check in the backyard, garden, the other rooms and all? How will Gopal go all there?" Again, Kali Yuga product. Doubts, man. Always full of doubts. What I say, you do. Go and search in all the places. So they searched everywhere. Gopalji was not available. So grandma was crying. You are making all the children hungry. because of your this thing. Then grandfather is shouting at grandmother, why don't you feed them? No, but they cannot eat without you eating. How can they eat without you? This is the Vedic fight, Nowadays, why are you asking me to cook? You cook for me. So this is how they were fighting. So finally, after 6 o'clock, when the light went off, backside the backyard they have the Tulsi thing, right? So Maharaj's sister went to pour water to Tulsi. There she found that 17th Gopal shining. He's sitting there in the Tulsi, in the mud, in the Tulsi thing. So what has happened is, he puts everything in the pot, all the Gopals. One Gopal he forgot to take out, and when they grandma took to pour it into the Tulsi thing, that last Gopal went and sat there. So now his grandfather asked him, I told you to check in the backyard. You said he will be here only. How did he go there? So this is obedience. So he told us at the end of this whole story, if for some reason, if that living entity takes birth again now and see all you people, he will go to the Samudra, tie a stone around his neck and jump into the ocean so that even his dead body doesn't come out. This is the thing about obedience, Just wanted to share this, how obedience was practiced in those days and how, what we are telling, we should not say, don't ask any questions to the children, they will get upset. It's the other way around. We'll stop here. We should just understand these principles from Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Anta Koti Vaishnavanda ki jai, Nita Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bo. Pancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Santubhyacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, we are very fortunate to have with us today His Grace KaalChakraKrishna Prabhu. Actually, Prabhuji is a disciple of His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj. Actually, Maharaj very emphatically emphasized that reading Srimad Bhagavatam and the importance of reading Srimad Bhagavatam. Actually, Prabhuji and his early disciples of His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj. Actually, Gaurang Prabhu also very often he mentions in his Bhagavatam class, like if you don't read Srimad Bhagavatam, the walls of ashram will eat you. So this is what the first instruction received from His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj. That's why Prabhuji very scrutinizingly reads Srimad Bhagavatam and he given many Bhagavatam classes. Actually, Prabhuji works in Infosys and he is also many years he is working in Infosys and he has a Bhagavatam reading circle. He is doing this Bhagavatam reading circle for more than 2 decades. Thousands and thousands of people are connected in this Bhagavatam circle. And even if we go anywhere in India, like Pune, Hyderabad, Chennai, or wherever he goes, he has his own group, Bhagavatam reading circle. And by seeing him, many people started this Bhagavatam reading circle. When we were in Chennai, we attended Prabhuji's class. And after that, our devotees started, Siddha Shyam Prabhu. And our devotees started the Bhagavatam reading circle. Like that, like we hear in Chaitanya Charitamrita, they meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they also chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Who goes to their village, by seeing him, they will be chanting Hare Krishna. That person will going to, like that. Seeing Prabhuji, many people started reading this Bhagavatam circle and many people inspired to read Srimad Bhagavatam. Now thousands and thousands of followers he has in his group. More than 22 years he is doing. He has very deep love for Srimad Bhagavatam. He has written a couple of books also, and who are interested, they can see a couple of books. Yeah. He doesn't have a hard copy now. If you want, you can meet Prabhuji. He will arrange. Actually, we can develop taste for reading Srimad Bhagavatam, hearing from this kind of great souls. And thank you so much, Prabhu, for your eloquent Bhagavatam class. Actually, he continuously gives so many seminars on how to read Srimad Bhagavatam. And he has how to read slokas of Srimad Bhagavatam. Actually, one time I heard a class of Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj. Like that, Prabhuji sang today. Like, pronouncing off of the slokas and playing kartal and chanting. And one sloka you will memorize in the class itself. You will memorize the class and you will explain the meaning also. You will not forget. You know, I memorized the Ago Bakiyam like this only. Aho Bakiyam, that famous sloka. And Maharaj chanted continuously. You know, it's like 20 minutes, more than 20 minutes. I don't know the time. More than 20 minutes he was chanting repeatedly. He made us to memorize in the Bhagavatam class itself, and he explained the whole meaning. Actually, Maharaj was so emotional in explaining this meaning of this sloka. Like that, personally trained by His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj, and they all released. Actually, not just reading Srimad Bhagavatam, they sing and release and live in Bhagavatam, inside the Bhagavatam. Very, very fortunate to have it all. Hare Krishna. His Grace KaalChakraKrishna Prabhu ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanandi.
Questions? You can? No? No need, no? Time already.